tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. My relationship with Kim just sort of happened. Didn't end up caring about him in the end. To start with, it was just about making me seem inconspicuous. Work too. It's the only way I could get away with what I did. Stumbled across Mark and Josie having a big argument. Josie was convinced Mark was a stalker and she wanted me to tell Peter. I acted bemused, like I had no idea why she was carrying on like that.
Just tell him what
it was definitely enough to plant the idea in Peter's mind that Mark could be the stalker.
What's going on?
Then, when Mark threatened me for getting involved...
What's wrong? You had to have heard that.
I made Kim believe that he was after me.
A knife attack?
Yeah. Did it myself. Kim had no idea. He totally bought my act. Then all I had to do was tell Peter it was Mark.
For the backpack and all that stuff they found in Mark's car.
I planted it there. And the bloody knife in his house too. After that I was home free. Everyone thought the stalker was behind bars, so I could just wait for the right moment. You know, people should have listened to you when you said it wasn't Mark.
I just don't think he's capable of it.
Are you serious?
Well, look, I know he's not the most respectable of human beings.
Yeah, well, that's an understatement.
But you compare him to Sarah Lewis. She was psychotic. That way you attacked me.
No. There's a far greater reason for that. I couldn't stand the way you spoke about her. My Sarah, like she was some kind of evil. You should have just kept your mouth shut and then everything would have been okay.
You pulled the ladder out from under me.
You hit your head. She was still alive. You're lucky your husband came home when he did, because that was the only thing that saved you. I raced around the side of the house and pulled off my dark clothes. And then who should come running in to save you but hero Zoe?
Zoe, get in here quickly. Sally's fallen, isn't he?
What's happened?
I don't know. She's got this massive bump on the back of her head. We need to get her to hospital.
Everyone thought the stalker had been caught, and so no one believed you when you said there was someone else in the house.
And that day in the hospital.
That was me.
Hello, who's there?
I got out of the room just in time for Miss Flynn, and then hero Zoe again.
Oh, no, oh my God.
Couldn't risk another attempt, so I went to plan B.
We'll leave you guys to it, huh?
Colleen wanted some fundraising ideas to help with the Miss Groper pageant. It made it very easy to suggest. I have got it! Why don't you have one of those murder mystery parties? They do them at the country mansion just out of town. I read about it.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you. Colleen organised the party and then you all gathered together. I followed everyone out there and planted the bomb. That was going to be it. Everyone I wanted to get at in the one place at the one time. Till Baker ruined everything.
What about Mark?
Oh, he saw me when he was leaving the house. He was casual as anything to begin with.
What do you think?
Till he realised who I actually was.
Oh, my God, it's you.
Mark Edwards, the suspected stalker, turns up out of the blue right when I plant a bomb. So I made his death look like an accident. But by then, Peter was starting to really annoy me. He kept getting in the way. I wanted to taunt him, so I sent him notes. I was trying to scare him, get him to back off, but he wouldn't. It's lucky that new copper interrupted me when I did, because there was no way I was going to let that happen again. The fool kept calling me Sarah. Can you believe that? He thought she was still alive. He wanted to hypnotise me, take me back to the night of the attack to see if I could remember anything else. I couldn't say no without him getting suspicious, so I agreed. If I was hypnotised, the truth would come out. So I had to pretend to be the stalker's next victim. I called Kim.
Yeah, okay, I guess. Just trying not to spin
He
out.
thought it was to talk about the whole baby thing.
What's wrong?
Hang on. Then I pretended to hear somebody at the door. Oh, hi. I needed everyone to think that I had been abducted, and I knew the police would trace the blood, so it had to be mine. And it worked. I mean, everyone thought I had been abducted. I sent Peter an email from the stalker saying I had been killed. Everything went to plan until I remembered Sarah's ring. After she died, I was the one who collected her belongings. The ring was the only thing that I kept. It meant a lot to her. But I was distracted in the confusion. I'd left it behind. I'd forgotten to take it with me. It was in the van. I knew if the police traced that ring back to Sarah, then they'd come back to me, so I had to go back to get it.
And that was when...
You were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What happens to me now?